One of the big questions that we keep talking about here, millennials, are they down with this Pope? It seems like they really do like him. I mean, Pope Francis has struck an accord with millennials, and that's all over the world. And a lot of people say it's because of his authenticity, but also maybe because of his progressive mindset that fits better with younger people, particularly his embrace of things like social media. But will this millennial love affair continue as the Pope continues to focus on the core religious parts that a lot of people say ultimately will turn folks off, even if he does espouse ideas that maybe have a socialist tint that millennials seem to be more attractive to today than they have been in the past. Bo Dietl's with us again. Kirsten Hagelin remains with us, but we're joining also by Charlie Kirk. He's Turning Point USA director and founder, and he joins us now. Charlie, Pope Francis has been extraordinarily successful so far with younger people, younger adults around the world. Why is that? Why has he been able to reach younger millennials in America, Latin America, Europe? What do they all have in common? What do they all gravitate to?
I think there's a lot to be said about the first social media Pope. Being able to use these, Twitter and Facebook, mediums of communication, but also, to your point,
at Pontifex, right?
At Pontifex, and I do tweet at him every once in a while. Good things and sometimes things I disagree with. I'm not Catholic, so I won't be judged. But no, all kidding aside, he also is talking about issues that I guess you could say a younger audience will at least pay attention to. Climate change, so on and so forth. I obviously have some policy disagreements with some of his observations.
But most young people have been, this has been drilled into their heads.
They have been, for better or for worse.
Oh, absolutely. And you think of the younger millennials who are in college right now or in graduate school. They're in these a lot of universities lean very left. So there's liberal bastions. That's all they hear about is climate change and economic inequality. And those are important issues. So that's what they're being fed. That's what the Pope's talking about. They're like, this guy gets me, right?
He sounds like the redistribution of wealth, everything. He sounds like Obama's cousin. But in one thing I have to say is, let's be spiritual. A lot of people have problems now. I think he brings that spirituality to everyone. Well, whether you're a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian, he's a special man.
Right, and that's very true. But, he has stayed away from social issues. But he did talk about the importance of the family. He just touched on it. And see, you can't build the kind of societies which are just without talking about social issues like the family.
Gotta leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot.